Good evening and welcome to Biz News. I'm Elizabeth Lee together with Tony Lopez.
Good evening, Beth.
Joining us tonight, we have for our guest the President and CEO of the Philippine Stock Exchange, Mr. Hans Sicat. Thank you, Hans, for being on our show.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Tony. I'm delighted to be here.
Yeah. You're more than delighted, yeah.
Congratulations, Hans. The Stock Exchange of the Philippines is one of the fastest rising in the world today. No?
That's actually correct. Well, I think maybe if I can be a little bit upbeat and say that despite maybe the last 2 days of the down market, the exchange has been exhibiting very, very good positive trends.
Yeah.
We're still up about 14% from the beginning of the year.
Yes.
As an index, we're probably the third fastest growing in terms of all Asian stock markets. And probably more important, whether the market is up or down, that participation in our stock market is up close to about, at one point it was about 50% up year on year. It's about maybe 45% up year on year.
What's the daily value?
The gain in the stock market prices is
No,
50%?
No, sorry. What I meant was the average daily trading volume. So, sorry, actually, it is 41% to be exact as of yesterday. What that means is now that it used to be that our average daily trading volumes were about 5.5 billion pesos per day. We're now averaging over 7 billion pesos. So I think it's a great trend, and that means that there are more investors and participants in our market. And also there will be more, as you will see hopefully this year, more issuers and more companies listing and doing follow-on offerings on the PSE.
And that's actually key, right? Because there are some people that are saying, oh yeah, up and down on the PSE, that means there's just hot money coming in and hot money can go out really quickly. And that's the key. Explain a little bit further.
Oh, sure. I think we've heard that remark, by the way, and as I've said, that's probably correct, maybe, but only from one factor. I would say that the Philippines today, including the Philippine stock market, has a much stronger base. Why? Even as we've seen nominal participation go up, and in fact, one statistic we like saying is that foreign money has come in. In fact, I guess year-to-date net foreign buying is about 83% up. But more important,
that's
actually,
equivalent to how much?
Oh, I can give you that number shortly. But I think the more important statistic is that there is actually nominally more local investors piling into the market. So that means that today, as compared to maybe 10 years ago, today they're about the volume and value of local participation about 62% compared to 38% of foreign. So even with the increase, whereas before in the olden days, especially when we talk about hot money, that ratio was the reverse, where you had between 60 to 70% of foreign money coming in and kind of driving things.
In the 1997s.
Before 97, and actually even in the early 2000s when there was some market movement. So the great character of the market has changed substantially, I think for the better, because it's very similar to what happened in the what we call the BRIC economies, as they were growing. And the reason they've all taken off is because of the fact that domestic participation has increased faster than foreign participation in their markets.
So there are 2 investors local for every one foreign investor.
Well, roughly, yes, correct.
This means there's Filipino investors. They know the market.
Well, we hope so.
and
we
they
think
know what they are buying.
And we think that they're going to be...
Therefore, they are less scared or frightful.
I think more importantly
is
that they will be able to spot relative value. So what might be a fearful situation, say, for a foreign investor, may be a great buying opportunity for a local investor, just because he understands the lay of the land much better. And I think that these are very basic drivers of the economy. But I think there are obviously a number of other factors.
But that drives also the foreign investors to increase their investment here.
I think you're right. The confidence level, the fact that you have what we call a very strong local bid, increases the confidence level, one of the players who are already in the market, but also helps motivate, let's say, extraneous or external money to come into this market and see what
it also shows you, Hans, how much savings there is in the domestic economy.